I just
Don't
wanted to
forget
chip in.
everybody.
I've done my
Bayo,
bit. I've
Hold
done
on,
my
Bayo,
bit.
everybody.
Yeah.
Don't
would you
forget
agree?
everybody. Let's
Would you
nip this in the
agree this
bud. Hold
question?
on, Ebony.
Bayo,
Ebony, hold
please.
on. I want everybody to
If you're not gonna
appreciate
let me
Bayo
talk, let me
Billions.
drop. Then
Hold on,
I will go and
Lagata. I
address it on
want
my platform.
no. Hold on now,
Well, you
Lagata.
can drop. If you
Before
cannot be
this guy
patient.
drops, before Bayo Billion drops, I would
All
like
right.
everybody to just appreciate him because it is not easy for him to have actually come up and he answered your question to
IT,
the
don't
best of his
encourage him to go.
ability.
Let Lagata
So
Thank you.
respond.
Make
Let
him
let's
respond.
Lagata
We
thank you to
respond.
that.
appreciate you,
IT,
Mr.
don't
Bayo.
encourage
You
him to
can go.
go. Don't encourage him to go. Let Lagata respond while he's here.
Television.
I
Anybody
don't
can
I,
go
see.
now.
I don't no. African TV. I don't have to. I don't have to respond. I've been here before you. I've been here when the life was 23 when I joined.
Bayo, you
Right.
have done well. Listen, my brother. Listen. Me and you, we know they talk, but let me
Hey,
tell
do or
you. You
die.
have
Let
done very
anybody
well
that wants to
today.
go,
You have done
go.
good today. Let Lagata
Thank you
respond.
very
These
much
are
for your
grave
time. We
allegations.
appreciate you.
Let him
Thank you.
respond, please.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Really, I've mentioned it several times that things have been addressed, and I will not address certain things again. But if the lie keeps coming up, then I will have no choice than to come out and talk about it. And when I come out to talk, I am going to talk with my evidence. Now, a certain individual, obviously, as they normally do, they will paint you black, red, yellow, make
Lagata, no
hold on,
individual. Name
hold on,
names.
sir.
Name names. Lagata, name names. Name
We know
names.
them now. We know them, and that is what they know how to
We
do.
don't know them on this platform. Name the
Okay,
names.
I would name them on my platform, Mister
And
African.
then if you don't want to have this
Can I
conversation, kindly please
finish?
let
Can I
us
finish
have the
my
Okay, let
conversation.
him speak. Very wicked lady. Please.
I'm just
right?
gonna take my leave, guys. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
So,
Drop me instead of muting me,
at the
please.
end of the day,
Duro.
they will come
Oh, ní
out.
láti respond
They will be the one.
kò dúró.
They will be the one to allege, and they'll be the one to also do their whatever they are doing. But things don't lie. Evidence is always very key. Number one, I was not the one who brought out that voice note. The voice note was that was played was doctored by also some certain individuals, and to paint me a bad person and all of that, which is why the original one was released and played so that people can understand the content of that voice note. That voice note was doctored. Let Gurexy swear on the god of iron, Shango, that voice note was uttered. If he can swear, then I would relax.
Okay.
Number
Did you
one.
give Grace 100,000 or did you give Grace 10,000?
I am not.
Mr. Bayo,
But
give me
Did you give
100,000.
Grace
Lagata,
100K?
Can
Or
I
did you give him
100,000.
10,000?
can I talk, please?
Lagata, before you
Mr.
It's
Bayo,
a
continue.
give me
question.
100,000.
Did you give him
Lagata,
100K
Can you
for
let me
that day
talk
for
now,
gas for
Jonah?
fuel? No, it's a question.
Can you
please,
let me
before
talk,
you continue, I
Ebony?
just have one
Bayo, yeah,
question.
Ebony, you
One
asked me a
single
question.
Did you
Let
question.
give
me
him
talk now.
100,000 or did you give him 10,000? Evidence
Jesus.
fail,
Lagata,
right?
before you
100,000. See,
Lagata, before you
sir,
continue.
please.
Mr. Richie.
Mr.
Before you
Ebony,
continue,
sir.
Lagata, 1
Mr.
minute. Would
Ebony.
Bayo,
you
Mr.
would you
forget about
Ebony.
agree?
100,000 and
Would you
10,000.
Mr.
Let
agree
Lagata
Ebony.
that
talk,
both
please.
you and Lagata
Hold
were
on now.
wrong?
Let me talk now, Mr. Richie. Hold on.
Okay.
You just interjected me. I will lose my
Okay.
line of thought,
Okay.
please.
Kindly tell him to play the full
So,
original voice note for us.
so
Because
I,
To play it. He needs to let him
wait,
play
any
it on the
sir.
stage.
Mr.
The
Bayo,
voice
at
that is
the
enjoy.
not doctored. Let him put it so that
at
people go
the
and listen to it.
Moderator,
at
don't mute me, please. Don't mute
the end of
me.
the at the end of the day, Mr. Richie and to the host and African TV, the IT guy aristocrat, I had never ever called Baba Mubad's wife. Never. I don't even have her number. I've never. And that nobody knows. It was just me. When I heard Baba remove his money on TikTok, I always round his money up. Maybe if money like 180,000, I can round it up to like 200,000. If it's 250 or 260, I can round it up to 3,000. It all varies. And there was a day Baba's son was there with Baba and the wife. As we speak, I don't even know what she looks like. The first ever day I will speak to her was on that day, this day of that voice note. She has not even spoken to say thank you, or maybe anybody call me to say thank you. But I have the message here in Baba's chat. Hold on. I will show it now. And you will hear. I was waiting for this. So since
Lagata is distracting us from the voice note. Let him play the original voice note where he said it is a doctor voice note. He loves to distract people when it's come to this conversation. That is what Lagata do.
Mr. Richie.
Wicked
Yeah,
lady.
the
This
question
man
that
can
I
only answer one question at a time.
Fucking drop
They can only answer one question at a time.
Drop me instead, please. Don't mute me. Stop muting me.
I mean, the question that I have is different from everything.
All right, Mr.
I
Richie.
just
Mr. Richie, hold on.
One
please.
question. There's one salient thing. It's actually been in my head for a very long time.
Because an individual was saying that I send money to Baba's wife without Baba's consent or whatnot. What is this? Baba Mohbad, yeah? Right? Oh, can you put me on big screen? Oh, can you put me on big screen, please? Thank you very much.
Let's verify the number, not just name. Let's verify the number too, not just name.
I can't be displaying Baba Mohbad's. That's his picture there.
You can't expect him to display the number online now.
That is Baba's account. That's Baba's WhatsApp. So
okay, I've seen picture now.
So look, hello sir. It's Mayowa. This is the same son that was operating Baba Mohbad's TikTok account when all these critical fools were going around saying that I'm operating Baba Mohbad's account. Hold on, no.
When was this, please?
Can everybody mute? Let me finish now.
When was
no, can we just see the date of the conversation?
If you guys don't want me to talk here, I will go to where I can talk properly. Because
Lagata is fine. Can we just see the date and time?
All my evidence, right? So this, when he said, hello sir, it's Mayowa. So he always operate Baba's phone as well as TikTok account. So they've called me video call. I missed that call. I called them back, no answer. You now send Aloba, Folashade, UBA, right? The call is a mistake. My mom's account number on Baba's phone with Baba's son, the Folashade son. And I send the money. That's the money. Right. So, all the other money that for Baba's account has gone to one of the receipts, Joseph Oluwabamiwo. So it's different from Folashade, right? Right. So, and every other money has gone straight to. That is Mayowa's voice note.
I tell you, if you don't mind, do us a favor. You know, when you scroll down, the date of that transaction is always at the top. Can you show that?
Oh, what? This transaction?
The date of the communication. I mean, the date of the communication.
Yes, now.
Yeah, can we see the date?
Hold on.
Please.
29th of May. That she sent the mom's account. 29th of. Let's see, 29th of May 2024.
I'm talking about the date in the WhatsApp. You know, when you receive or when you.
Yeah, 29th of May. I'm showing you now. This is it now.
Lagata, my friend.
Okay.
May I ask you one question?
Thank you.
Lagata, Lagata.
Like I
As you are showing the 100K, the money you sent to
Can I wait now?
send the 100K
No,
to Gurexy. Show the Gurexy one, the one you gave him so that you can record.
Lagata, answer me yes, if you can hear me.
The one you
Lagata,
gave,
if you can answer me.
record. The one you gave,
Not Gurexy.
10,000,
We want the receipt of Gurexy, not the
you sent to and record. Play the audio.
You have made your case.
Play the
Calm
video.
down. Bayo, calm down and
Play
listen.
the 100K. You gave your
Bayo,
brother.
calm down.
Your brother
African
the
TV.
picture.
Bayo,
You gave your
calm
picture.
down.
African
We are
TV, hold
talking
on.
about
This is not part of this.
Bayo, calm
Look,
down.
we are
Now,
not kids here now.
Bayo,
Somebody
calm
Let's
down.
Lagata emphasize on the 10,000 or 100,000
Everybody calm down.
before we move on.
African TV, Suru now.
Hold on.
IT guy, I'm not here to engage.
Did you give 10,000, 100,000? Because your brother displayed 100K.
I'm not here to engage.
The lies.
So,
you don't want
You
to
have
tell
to
the
answer
lies.
all the
So,
questions.
manipulation.
Decide not to answer it. Just tell us you're not answering it. That's what I'm saying.
He's recording
Yes.
you. Everybody calling in. He is recording.
Yes, Lagata, I'm listening to
He's
you. Let me speak to
deleting.
Lagata.
I'm telling
Please.
you facts.
Buy your
He
billions.
sent you
Hold on.
something about an individual.
Let's
and
take
he
it one
deleted
step at a time. Okay,
He
Lagata,
spoke-
go on.
He said something about somebody and he deleted it. And he
But
told
let
me
him speak.
the
Let
reason-
him speak.
The reason why
Right.
Allow him to speak. Lagata, go on.
Right. On the money sent to Gurexy, yeah. Number one, money sent to Gurexy has got nothing to do with was Gurexy in contact with me on that day about he wants to go to Baba, but he has no money with him, right? And is it just 10,000 naira or 100,000 naira that I have sent to Gurexy? On the fateful day, the voice note was played. Yes, a receipt of 100,000 was displayed. Was that to a wrong account?
Why? Why was
Well, I am not talking to you.
prove the 100K. Prove the
I am not
100K
talking
you
to you.
sent to the account.
So
Ejeko Soro now.
The-
I
If
think
you
I
allow him
know.
to speak,
this is
let him
passion.
speak first. If
I
he's
think
trying to
hold on.
clarify,
I
Not
think
nice,
that-
Bayo. When you are
Ejeko Soro.
It is
nobody
causing us
rejected you.
passion. Why
the
you give him
100
10,000 on a day and
the
you're giving
100,000.
100,000?
Please don't dabaru this conversation.
Right.
Bayo, just wait.
Mr. Richie, it can actually go direct to Gurexy.
One
my
minute
It
now,
can
it's going
chat.
somewhere.
Instead of taking us to Baba chat,
Hold on a second.
We are talking about Gurexy, not Gurexy.
We are
not
here
Baba.
to ask questions, please. Very wicked.
If you're asking questions, it is why displaying 100K when you
I
send
presume
10K
that I'm
is
not
a
allowed to
question.
talk. I'm not allowed to
Is it
explain things
100K
here.
is sent or 10K? It's a
I
question,
will
yes or
come on
no.
live. I will come on live and address it.
Is it
Thank
10K or 100K?
Lagata, please, before you go, Lagata, before you go, what I actually wanted to do, who initiated the call, and regardless of who actually brought this conversation out about
Lagata is gone.
I just want him to admit that both him and Gurexy, they were wrong. That's my own problem.
The fact is, Mr. Jack,
He's gone. Lagata is gone.
the fact is that this individual did exactly wrong thing. And in the quest to say to justify what he did, he keep lying and lying and lying. That's why I was trying to explain
You were
to
all
him.
in the same team before Lagata
Can I
came
talk
out.
to Bayo?
Please, I don't
Can I
know.
talk to Bayo?
Yeah.
Can I talk to
Why
Bayo, please?
are you now saying that it is not about
Bayo,
10K?
calm down.
When you were sending,
Bayo.
when you were displaying, you kept telling the
Bayo.
truth. You said 100K
Bayo.
you sent that day. You're saying
Bayo, can I
Bayo,
address
you're
you
being
very
calm
hold on, African
down.
TV. Let me address Bayo.
No.
Let me say
Hold on.
I will just say one
Hold
thing.
on,
I don't like
hold
saying
on.
no. We all have the right to speak.
let
I just
other
want to
people
say
speak.
something.
Hold on,
But
my
let
brother.
me
We're
say
debating.
this.
My brother, hold on.
Let me say this.
Bayo.
When Bio Billion was taking hold on. When Bio Billions was taking the questions, sometimes it started from the foundation. Now, if Lagata wants to do the same thing, why did we not want to give him the chance to do so?
Stanley, I don't understand.
Let me answer that. Guys, IT first, let's be respectful of one another. You know, if this platform has become only for certain people, I think I'm beginning to learn that. First, Bayo, you spoil your case. Let me tell you that. I've been listening to you since I woke up, and you've been
Be
doing a
careful
very
what
great
you
job.
say. This platform is not for certain people. I've got people everywhere here. So mind your mouth.
Why is it that only certain people get to talk and others are muted? I thought talking was supposed to be one by one. Why is it certain people come back, they talk 5 times, and when other people come up, they get muted? Let me talk to Bayo, guys. I'm trying to address Bayo. Bayo, you've done a great job representing the critical thinkers. And the question you asked Lagata, was it 10,000 or 100,000? You've already made that in your claim. You're supposed to wait, let other people fight for you. That was the question I was going to ask him. In the case of 10,000 versus 100,000, but you, Bayo, you ruined it and you let him go. And this will drag on forever again. Now you saw how Gurexy came up. He
wants to go already. He said he's not going to.
No, he wants to go because you guys allow him. There are ways you ask people questions that they are forced to tell the truth, but now we don't know his truth because he's gone.
TV, I'm sorry to interject you, sir.
Yes.
There are two things. There are things he needs to do. Now, this is it. I'm putting the integrity of this man in check. This individual, I told you something now. I've not said this before. He sent me a very grievous message about an individual, an action they are taking about an individual. He deleted it. And he said, do you know why I deleted this? I didn't even know he deleted it. He was one that sent me a message saying, I deleted it because I don't want you to put it out there because I don't want nobody to manipulate it. You understand? I'm putting this integrity in check. If you are saying that you are clearing, stating the fact and the truth. You gave Gurexy 10,000 naira, you recorded. Doctored or not doctored. In your facts, why did you lie that it was 100K? Why did you display the receipt of 100K while it was 10,000? This is the integrity. This is where we need to start from. If you've given Baba Mohbad money to fight for justice, you are asking for accountability because you are putting integrity in check. If this individual wants to clear it, pays the 100K, pays the date, pays the 10K, pays the date, the audio that you are playing small, repeating, paste it on your page. Let people go and listen to it in their own comfort. Let people go and listen to it at their own leisure time. Repeat on their own.
Buy your billions, Baba.
Why are we begging you? You said
Lagata
IT guy, hold on.
Is not obliged. He's not obliged to answer your question the way you want him to.
I'm not asking to answer my question.
So if we bring him back, I can drop for him. I'm going.
Let
him come back up.
I'm just saying.
Let him come back up and answer it his own way, not to your taste.
IT guy, he does not have to be here. He's told you he can go and do it on his page. He has bloggers.
Bayo, you have unnecessary stubbornness. They want somebody to come and clarify your claim.
I don't understand.
You're saying he should go on his page.
No, he said it now.
I don't understand.
Said it. He wanted to
your stubbornness is not needed.
And you wouldn't allow him to talk.
IT, let somebody drop and bring Lagata up. Let me
drop for him.
Drop African television and bring up Lagatha.
Yes, I'll drop myself.
No.
I'll drop. No problem.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everybody.
What is this? What's up this morning?
African TV.
Actually,
why dropping African TV like that?
African TV. When Bayo said he's not going to engage Sele, you challenge him and you accuse him of that. Why is Lagata running to engage some certain people if it's truly clear?
Very wicked lady. Very wicked lady. I'm not defending anybody. You're not listening. Honestly, very wicked lady. Please listen. I'm not answering anybody's question. Oh my God, let me finish now. I'm not answering anybody's question. I'm just saying we need to be patient
Lagata's case. Lagata case has to do with fraud. Lagata case has to do with fraud. Let's clarify the fraud. Manipulating 10K to 100K is fraud. Let Lagata come and explain himself.
Exactly. African TV. You know what's happening now, right? The case that we were dealing with before Gurexy left is about abuse, right? And Lagata came up towards that means when the issue of money pops out. And the question I want us to deal with is so simple. Lagata and Gurexy were making calls. Who initiated the call? Whoever brought the call out is of no importance. What's important is both of them are guilty. And I want Lagata to admit to that, before we
Richie,
continue.
why not they miss issues? There is an issue of fraud. That's what's important.
Yeah,
Is
that
it
came
10K or 100K?
that
Not
came
be who initiate
intertwined.
them.
I know that came
That's all we need
intertwined.
to know, whether there's a fraudster.
You're not listening.
Good morning,
Baba,
everyone.
African
listen.
TV, can I clear that part?
Good morning,
Mr.
everyone.
Ebony, let
Yeah.
me lẹ́jọ́ ní sùúrù. Èmi náà ti wà lókè látàrí ní ìrọ́bọ̀ sọ ẹni sùúrù. Mr. Ebony, in Lagata's live streaming, he said, I gave Gurexy money to go to Baba Mohbad house, which is Lagata was the one that initiated the whole scenario. And when getting there, he decided to also record them also. So we don't need to answer
Both
that
of
question
them
again.
knew about this call.
Thank you.
This is my main focus.
Please, can I come in? Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello. Well done, everyone. Okay, so I wanted to, I'd like to.
That, Mr. Ebony, why not play to Lagata? The way Celeb posted that screen, that voice note on his page with full, we can see it is full. Why can't Lagata just do that? Post the call, post the record, and let all these things, let the dog lies without my platform for bullshit. Me, I don't believe in their go anymore. If Gurexy like making for bullshit, we will still question him. He should post it the way Celeb post his own. Then case closed. Why are we prolonging
Let me
this
quickly
matter?
say this. I won't be here for too long. Sorry. Yeah, so listening to Bayo speak earlier, it was laying emphasis on money, 10,000, 100,000. Whether it was 100,000 that was sent, whether it was 10,000 that was sent, I believe that's not the bone of contention. Okay, so they were saying the voice note was merged, it's been manipulated and things like that. Okay, let's just agree that the voice note has been manipulated. Okay, what about the bit where what's his name? Gurexy did say, oh, Baba, I'm going to beat you in front of your son. Why are we not just dealing with the main issue? We don't care about money. And then African TV, you were saying is a fraud for his money, his own hard-earned money. This is not justice for Mohbad money, where you would say somebody is siphoning some. Can you please not interject me? Excuse me, I allowed you to talk. Can you not talk over me?
Speak.
Can you just let me speak or I drop?
Now.
Why do you like interjecting? Why
This is not
why
good.
you
Are
so
you doing this
rude?
deliberately?
I'm very okay, lady. You're doing this deliberately. Like, why are you doing this?
Damn. Okay, so now we're talking about money. African TV, you said this is fraud. I don't understand, that term, because when you say something is fraud, maybe Lagata is trying to, steal money, in a unusual way, I believe this is his money, his own hard-earned money. He's not obliged to even give anybody money. If you want to do something, like if you want to offer some, some help, you can do it at your own prerogative. Nobody has to, nobody has to give you money to go to Baba's house. You wish to go to Baba's house, and on getting there, things happened. So if they were saying this voice note has been manipulated, then what about the point where Gurexy was being aggressive to this man? Because we all heard it. Why are we not talking about the main point? It's not even about the money here. Like the time I decide tomorrow, you know what? All the money that I've sent to you, Gurexy, I want my money back because I've got proof. Like the time is not obliged to give anybody money. If anybody is giving money on justice for Mohbad, they wish to do so. So nobody will say it's fraud. I don't think Lagata stole the money to give to anybody. So let's talk about the bit where he was being rude to this man.
It seems you came late to the party. You came late to the party. when Gurexy
I've
came,
been listening, aristocrat.
Questions were asked with regards to what you spoke about. And people are even, poking it to him that he also said he will beat Mr. Aloba in front of his children. 1. 2, I think this is the basis for the 100,000, 10,000. When there is an allegation that there is doctoring, editing, fraud. When you edit original, it's fraud. When you are misrepresenting something, it is fraud under the law. Either way, once you've done some manipulation. Now, what Bayo tried to do is this. He said from their investigation, they found out that there was fraud. And he now gave a scenario of 100,000 and 10,000. And if you are looking to a root cause of something, if from presentation of facts that is manipulation, you can also infer that the fact that is outside, that is a level of manipulation. So I think we as the public, that we are being played like ping pong, like table tennis. Today, someone will release an audio, they will say that is fake. Tomorrow, someone will release this one, they will say it's fake. How do we know the real one? Because there seems to be manipulation in every fact that is being presented. And I think for me, not for my sanity, because my sanity is very, very okay. All these things, I've said it from the past. People should stop listening to all this mumbo jumbo. It is every day one controversy. We should stop listening to it, because as far as I'm concerned, people are just playing games and fighting each other, and they are using the public to fight their fight. That is just me. But for him to clear things, I'm not even going to believe any evidence again, because there is manipulation everywhere. Manipulation everywhere. I'm not believing anything.
Aristocrat, the bottom line. The bottom line.
Ebony, good morning, everybody. Sometimes this kind of conversation just makes some people feel sick. I would say myself, I feel sick from the moment this whole issue started, this morning. Now, there's nothing wrong in somebody asking questions. But what is wrong is when the person that you're asking question try to answer to your question. Why would you be interjecting and talking over that person? How would you get the answer that you needed? Now, when Bayo was asking about 100,000, 10,000, when Lagata came up, he said he's going down. Maybe he doesn't want to, confront him and all of that. Aristo said, Bayo, you don't have to talk. Just stay on the platform. And Lagata started talking. When I started talking, and I was talking from the basis, from the basis, people are saying, talk about 10,000, 100,000. And it got to that
evidence,
point.
with evidences.
No, hold on. When it got to that point of talking about 10,000, 100,000, Bayo started talking over him more than 3 times. He kept saying the same thing. Let this guy talk. Let him explain himself. However you want to explain it, allow him to explain himself. Why are you talking over him? And Aduke, let's try and, respect one another. Because what I see here is hypocrisy everywhere. You will say, like I thought, it does not come to defend the money, it does not come to defend this, but when it comes to defend that, you will not let him talk. You will be saying certain things that will trigger him or not letting him. You are saying he's going to different direction, Have you allowed him to speak? No. And Bayo has come out showing evidence on the screen. Hold on. 1 second, sir. No, Bayo, hold on. Right? And Bayo has come out displaying evidence on the screen, showing us stamp, right? Do you want everybody to believe 100% that what you are showing us is original from the bank? How can we prove it? Now, if Gurexy, because we are talking about integrity, if Gurexy can come out and deny that audio that is manipulative, how do you want other people to believe that all other things that he's saying regarding this transaction is true? Let's be guided. I'm always neutral, and that's why I'm always a free man. I don't belong to any individuals. I will talk it the way I see it. Bayo, people allow you to speak freely. You explain, you express, you touch the point that you feel like you want to touch. Certain questions they ask you, you say you cannot talk about it. Nobody dragged you, nobody forced you to talk about it. So you cannot expect people to talk or to answer your question the way you want them to answer it. Right? Aduke came up, she asked her question, but yet, thank you. And yet she's interjecting other people who has been alleged about something. So now, Lagata, he has gone now. People will say he's lying. He didn't display it because you didn't give him chance to talk. Now, I've been on the platform since he came up, over 3-4 hours now. Nobody distress or nobody disturb you or interject you or question you anyhow. You're free to answer. Even when that guy was asking you a question, you choose not to answer certain things, and it was fair. But when you say somebody has done something and they've come up to clarify their name, let them come up and talk and explain. The same thing African TV. More respecting, but sometimes if you still have personal beef with Lagata, well, try and resolve it, it's fine. But when this guy is coming up to defend himself, don't let us, get things too rowdy and, any day, we're just going to be here talking about the same thing over and over and over and over again. It doesn't make any sense. If he has come up to explain from the beginning how it happened, how is this, let him speak. There's no need to be, interjection and dabaru things. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Illuminati, can I remind you of something, sir? Thank you. Mr. Illuminati, let me remind you of something. You made a statement saying that you've been here for 3 or 4 hours now. When it is angle by angle, section by section, when he was supposed to talk about the 10,000, 100,000, the basics of it was that if you state that you display this video on a platform, about 557 was watching. You stated saying that you gave 100,000 to someone. They're cursing and saying that and this and this and that. And based on my own investigation, it was 10,000 that you gave. It got there, recording was done, consent was given or not given, recording was done. Now, I'm saying, just like Isocrat explained, that from the beginning of this, I'm telling the truth. I'm bringing out my fact. It has been, grassroots has been lies. I even quoted the Bible section. I say, when the foundation is wrong, what can the righteous do? He got to the stage where he needs to explain the 10 to 100,000. He stated, did you hear that part? He stated, I'm not going to address whether 10,000 or 100,000. I will go and bring the fact out on my page. Did anybody hear that part when he stated before interjected in? He said it 2 or 3 times.
By your billions. Before he said that, he mentioned something. What is to say that the 100,000 naira I sent was sent to a wrong account? You should have given him the opportunity to speak.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Illuminati. He said it was sent to a wrong account.
Hold on now, Illuminati. You want to put a gap on that again? I don't understand.
No, hold on. I'm saying that, did you hear that? I'm throwing this question out there. He sent to a wrong account. Why are you displaying it? If it was sent to a wrong account.
No, he has a right to display it because he was.
Bayo, but why is Gurexy not defending
He displayed it.
Bayo, why are you the one doing it for Gurexy?
I'm talking.
Mr. Roland.
I'm speaking based on my investigation.
Why are you doing
I'm speaking.
Please hold on, Mr. Roland. Mr. Roland, please.
Sniper, calm down.
Please hold on, sir.
Calm down. Please, I beg. I said, based on my own investigation, to the genesis of the matter, I find out, at the end of the day, I find out that everything from the beginning to the end has been manipulated. You are saying he sent the money to a wrong account. If he sent the money to the wrong account, the description on the receipt he posted would have shown and would have narrated it. Why post it?
He was trying to establish something. You did not give him the opportunity to speak.
You did not give him.
He was trying to establish something.
Even I asked him the date. He showed us the date when I asked him the date, which is quite crucial.
No. He sent it wrong. He sent a wrong account. He sent it to
Bayo, listen to yourself. Bayo, listen to yourself.
Hey, Joe, please, can I say something for 1 minute? Just 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Hey, Joe, I'm going to drop. Mr. Aristocrat and the IT guy, I came up because of you two, right? I'll drop. I'll say what I want to say. I will drop. I promise. Bayo said he did not hear. No. It's fine. I'm going to leave anyway. But Bayo said he didn't hear the part where Baba said, they were not me bang. I was expecting you guys to say, hold on a minute. Let us play this thing. Keep everybody like bo. But then everything just went quiet, and Gurexy himself just walked away without we playing this thing to them to hear, because they've been going around saying,
Gurexy believe that the audio is being doctored. So why should we be wasting our time playing it to him?
Wait. I think it doesn't matter if Gurexy is the person they're accusing now. Obviously, he's going to say whatever.
Sniper. I listened to that audio. I'm telling you I'm telling you my investigation, right?
Please, now, bro, let me finish. Please, let me finish. Right, let me finish. My question to you is, Bayo, either it was doctored or not, did you hear it? Because you are saying you never heard it. But I'm asking now, either doctored or not, did you hear it? That's the first question.
Exactly. What
exactly? Said, there was no me be.
I did not hear that. I heard Showafe no mini.
Ṣé ká wá play fún ẹ kó lè gbọ́?
Àbí
o wà interested?
Lọ gbọ́. Tí òun tó ní audio. No, the one I'm listening to. Wait, the one I'm listening to.
How are you being fair now? How are you being fair now?
Wait now. Ṣé mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán sí Jende alone now? The one I'm listening to is on Celeste's page. I listen to it at my own convenience. Part of my investigation. Showafe. Okay, hold on.
Like the same one you listen to.
Okay. Bayo, make I ask you one question.
Let him play. Let him put it on his page so that you can listen
let me ask you a direct question. Bayo, let me ask you a direct question, please, if you don't mind. I appreciate the fact that you came up.
Are we talking about?
Bayo, hold on. Bayo, hold on now. Bayo, hold on, I beg. Now, thank God that Gurexy is here, right? And I like that. Now, did you get approval from Gurexy to display that transaction evidence you have with you?
Of course, yes. Yes, he sent it to me, yes.
Thank you.
That was why he went to the bank. You know, for clarity's sake, he went to the bank.
No, it's fine. Yes. Now, I'm sorry to say this, right? How come Gurexy himself did not come up or on his own platform to address this?
He doesn't have a platform now. Gurexy never had a platform.
Now, Bayo, why? Hold on now. Bayo, you now see what I said? Hypocrisy will not let us get this justice if care is not taken.
Yeah, like the one the sniper is doing, like the one the sniper is doing right now, right?
Hold on now. The same thing you just did now. Why? Hold on. Now, Bayo, you just lied to almost 342 people now that Gurexy does not have a platform. And Gurexy himself
that was a big gun. That was a big gun.
Bayo, hold on.
Does not have a platform.
Bayo, hold on.
Let's clarify that. No, you're not going to say that to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, ask him.
I lied.
Now, okay, Mr. Gurexy.
Does he have a platform? Does he host shows? Does he bring people to his platform to speak?
Bayo, what does having a platform
answer that question?
Listen, what does platform mean
make
to you?
a quick answer the question, I beg. When they accuse Gurexy of collecting Mr. Gurexy, he opened his live stream to address it.
He opened his platform in conjunction with another platform.
No, he didn't open his live.
Allow Gurexy to speak for himself. Let Gurexy speak for himself, please.
Let me ask.
Mr. Lunati, you said I lied. No. Don't ask. Clear the fact that you said I lied. You said I lied.
Let
you said I lied.
Why you said don't ask? Why would you say don't ask?
Hold on now. Mr. Gurexy, good morning, sir. Please.
Morning.
It's a direct question, sir. Do you have your own TikTok account platform that you come live sometimes?
Well, I do come to play music, not to engage anybody because I can't stretch myself being a host.
Mr.
I've got a
Gweza, that's
lot
not the question, sir. No.
to
Do you have your own platform where you can go live on your own TikTok account, sir?
I can, but I don't have a platform.
Mr. Gurexy.
Your platform for you
You
now.
don't
Mr.
have
When
to
you were
Gurexy,
direct.
okay,
addressing
You not be
people.
don't let
direct.
us use
Make I
platform.
play your platform
Hold
for
on,
you now,
hold
Gurexy, when
on.
you were
Don't let us
addressing
use
people.
hold on. Don't let us use platform. Don't let us use platform. Any suru. Mr. Gurexy, sir.
I can go as a host, but I don't have a platform.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Gurexy, sir. The same thing
I
you
know
say
what you are
English.
saying. I know
Hold
what
on,
you
sir.
are saying.
Hold on, sir. Just to get, see, I'm a free man because I don't need to defend anybody. You understand? That's why I can address you. Having a platform is the same thing as having a TikTok account where you can press live and you will go live and other people can
I
see
know,
you.
I know what you are saying.
Thank you, sir.
My own explanation and response is I can host, but I don't have a platform. A platform is a structured framework of engagement.
Okay, sir. Would you say
Gurexy, you
would you
cannot
say this?
host without a platform. You can't host without a
Hold
platform. Don't
on,
start using English to
IT,
manipulate
hold
our
on,
brain
IT guy,
here.
hold on, IT guy, hold on.
IT
Mr.
guy, go
Gurexy,
allow school.
Mr. Gurexy, sir.
No ìsọnù.
Mr. Gurexy, ẹ má bínú. Would you call this platform of Stargazer a platform or a TikTok account?
It's a platform because it engages people often and regularly. So it has become a platform where we come and discuss.
Okay. Have you ever invited anybody on your live account at any point, sir? Because obviously, I asked that question because of a reason. Have you ever clicked on live and you went live and you bring people
Yes, I did when I was live against on like this platform, and I needed
to
to explain myself.
explain yourself, Mr. Gurexy?
Yes.
I want to put it to you now that maybe you didn't understand how it works, or if you want to play that, I'm sorry, sir, I'm very, very sorry, sir, or if you want to play that
Right.
ignorant part. Now, if you can bring somebody up to clear something, right, that makes your TikTok account a platform. And how come you were able to clarify one thing of Arifa that time, and you could not come and clarify this bank account statement this morning, Mr. Gurexy?
Hello. Let me now explain to you. You see, I still repeat, I don't see my hosting as platform because I don't do it often and I don't do it regularly. So it's not a platform to me. Now, on your question of
Mr.
how
Gurexy, it is a platform.
well,
Okay.
anyway,
Please let's leave that as it is.
Answer
Okay.
it now. We will come with them.
well,
Let him answer.
that's your own definition and my own definition. So you can't cross your idea on me. On the question you asked about the account clarification or whatever statement, you see, my people reached out to me and felt betrayed that such money was given to me because I already had an agreement and we had already concluded with not I won't say critical thinkers, with Olaide, which is sent me some videos to show our and play it to our on people's reactions on that particular action, on his appearance on that platform that day. We had agreed to go there. It was an act it was a way of trying to take Lagata off my movement. That was why that was when he suggested, everyone need to lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá nìyẹn, everyone ṣe kí look, come, I'm in my house o, ilé mi ni mo wà o, mo ṣẹ̀dé láti church ni mo dẹ̀ ń sin yẹn. Everyone lọ, even kò ṣe kó nu mọ́tò mi o, kò ṣe kó nu mọ́tò yìí, ó dà wọ́n send owó èkó sí yín kẹ́ lọ. That was how the 10,000 came in. And when I explained to my people, they still doubted me and said they don't believe that. Like that showed 100,000, whatever. I said, don't worry, I'll go to my bank and approach my bank. I tried to use my login app because it was over 6 months. The app will not bring it out.
I went to the bank. They reached out. They couldn't even access it. They reached out to the head office to let them bring out this statement of account, it was not even sent to me at when I was in the bank. It was sent to me wee hour of the night. And I showed it to, at least I sent it to them and said, look, this is Lagata's thing. This is what my bank sent to me. It was sent to me as an email. I can forward the email to anybody. It was sent to me as an email. Well, for Gaia to be displaying it here, well, it's just for him to support his argument that I did not intend, I don't have anything against it. I did not intend to even come public with that statement.
So,
I just wanted
Gurexy,
to.
very, very quick question. You mentioned that it was emailed to you. So, are you trying to tell me someone in the bank printed it out, signed it, and then made a copy of it electronically and sent it to you?
No. Hello, there are 3 ways in Nigerian banks where your statement of account can be sent to you. One, which is it is they print it and give it to you. If it's quick and you want to use it as in right away instance, they could print and send it to you. 2, you apply to be sent to your email. And then 3, a third party. That is, if you are taking it to an embassy or a corporation that needs your account. So it was the email activation that this statement could be done, and it was sent. It's like your banking sending you alert via email. That's how it was sent.
Mr.
Not
Gurexy,
anybody.
are you saying that bank
That's my
stamped?
question. You haven't answered.
Mr.
Sorry,
Guy,
Illuminati.
sorry, sir, 1 second.
Yeah.
Are you saying that the bank stamped that copy are now emailed to you as a PDF? Because what Bio displayed to us.
Hello. I don't engage in any fraud whatsoever.
No, I'm not. No.
Anything I present to you.
I'm not saying that.
Hold on. You ask a question. Allow me to answer it the way I understand it. I don't engage in manipulation or fraud. Whatever I give you or whatever I tell you, I stand by it, and it is authentic, original, confirmed.
All right. Thank you.
So I think I said I've not answered.
For clarity, for a very quick one, for clarity from my point of view, is that if it was sent to you by email, we can clearly see a signature in it. It means it would have been printed out. It would then have been scanned and emailed to you. That is what I saw there.
No, it's in a PDF form. Don't worry.
Yeah, PDF, but it would have been signed before it was transformed into PDF.
You left Nigeria so long, so you are
No. I haven't left. I'm just talking about simple technology.
Gurexy, with what we saw, Gurexy, with what Bayo showed, it was printed out, signed the way bank will do it. They then scan it and send to you as a PDF.
Thank you.
That was what that file was. It was not like you go online. If it was purely electronic, it's just like a copy.
Don't let us labor too much.
Yes.
It was sent to me, and I opened it and snapped that particular portion. I snapped that particular portion and forwarded it. So it was sent to me directly.
It's still the same thing we are saying.
So not that anybody printed it.
Gurexy, can you display the original email address to us so that we can see the email address it came from?
It came.
Thunderfire.
Good morning, everybody. Please,
yes, Jack.
Can I quickly? I've been listening since. Can I quickly just give my opinion on all of this?
Sure, if no one else is speaking. Sure, I believe you're next in line.
Give opinion, cause controversy again.
Mr. Aristocrat, you're going to get the email via your WhatsApp. You are going to get it.
You can
okay, no Allah.
So I don't do anything fraud. What I do with all sincerity. So where it came from, you are going to see it. So I think what I want to say is this. You see, one lady came and started talking, saying all sorts. And there was a one who earlier said that it was a plan between both of us. I did not know anything about recording, and I've never recorded anybody in my entire life, and I will never do it. It is barbaric, insensitive, and high level of insanity to be recording someone's voice, even if I'm calling any corporation or any company. The first thing they will tell you is that, don't you mind, we are recording this voice because it's going to be used as reference, whatever. They will tell you that they are going to record your conversation. If they are okay with it, can we go ahead? If not, they will end the call. So I know and I understand the implications of recording. I have never and I will never, please. Because someone who said they got to know about it. I did not know Lagada was recording. I did not know, and I will never. I will encourage that. So that is that. And I keep saying, I never told you about. Look, if you see me where I'm playing and joking with Baba, you will think we are mates. I still give him his respect. And if you see the way Baba jokes with me, we seem as if, I can't.
See, this is
the
my final
audio,
question. I'm
the audio
gonna ask my
doesn't
final
indicate
question.
what you're saying at all.
You said?
The audio we listen to does not match what you just said. And what I'm saying,
Well,
listen,
you can tell me the version. You can tell me the version of the audio.
Mr. Gurexy,
Because the version is like
Mr. Gurexy, in the public place, can I ask you this question? In the public place where we have you, Mr. Joseph Aloba, and a number of people, has it ever occurred that you may have playfully tapped Mr. Joseph Aloba at the back of the head, playfully? Could it have happened at any given time, since you say you're always playful?
Although I have never tapped him.
Playfully at the back of the head, just tap him a bit as a friend.
Hold on. My joke and my play is just words of the mouth, not to hit or to. No. I don't do it. Even I don't. A man cannot hug me. I don't allow touches. I don't encourage touches.
see, I'm
Touches.
going to ask this question, and it's a bit of a
I
joke.
do it.
When are you going to give this man a break? At least an holiday.
Hello?
Are you going to be on holiday soon? Like maybe a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Hello, let me tell you. Maybe you don't know. I don't know what you are trying to say. A break like what? I stay around. I stay around the Ikeja area.
Yeah.
And Baba stay by Ikorodu. Hold on. And I'm not seeing for 2 months. All this your speculation and all this your blah that you always
Asking a
around.
question.
Hold on. Let me enlighten you. I don't go Baba Stone and I don't see him. And I'm not seeing for 1 or 2 months. And I call him occasionally, 2 days, 3 days. They don't let me explain the relationship, but I don't hold him anyhow. Or I don't. I am interested in justice, and I
Gurexy.
guide the justice that I'm fighting for.
Mr.
So
Gurexy.
if you want to, hold on. If you are talking of any break, I don't know the break. Probably you can go and you may want to go and kidnap him from his wife or his children.
No, you actually mentioned about kidnapping. You and what's it called? You and Lagata. You say you want to place him somewhere to protect him, right? You said that as part of the
I never
convo.
said it.
Yes.
Mr. Gurexy.
I say you and Lagata. Okay.
Hello.
Quote
my voice. My voice. I never said it. Okay.
Mr. Gurexy. Quick one before I allow.
Okay, Lunatic.
Now, first of all, Bayo, I hope you understand where I'm coming from now. I didn't mean to, come straight to you like that. It was just because of the fact that sometimes person will get issue, will get case, let them address it themselves. By the time you started coming out, it will look like something is, ganging up somewhere. That was why I was asking you those questions. So, and fair enough, you answered the way you answered it. Mr. Gurexy, the question I want to ask is that, like I said, Gurexy is aware of the call now, and at the end of that call, you said, Baba Emma worry, ma play tape in for like, right? Does it mean that you are aware of the call being recorded initially? And secondly, to round it up, if you said you and Baba jokes a lot and play a lot, in that voice note or the phone recording, there was a time where you're saying, Baba, I didn't get jokes. You know, that was a very aggressive voice. Now, does that mean that you and Baba kind of have that kind of a free rapport that, you know, even though you don't touch him, but you are free to react like that
And
towards him?
command.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a friendly question, and that's my question. Thank you so much for all what you've done. And I think
Thank you very much. And I want to say this. I wouldn't have answered the question. I would have left it and allow those who are taking such narrative to continue dwelling in the ignorance of that incident. But because of the approach and the manner at which the question is asked, I will explain a little thing to you. As in, I will explain briefly to you. Before I go to Jokune, the first question you asked was, what was your first question? That one interesting. Can you remind me?
Lagata said Gurexy is aware of the call. And
okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. It's okay. Now, I said it repeatedly here that I never knew and I did not ask Lagata to record, and I've never recorded, and I will not do it. I don't record conversations. Even if a conversation becomes an argument, once I tell you my truth, if you like, believe, if you like, don't believe. That's to you. As long as my conscience is clear, I owe nobody any allegiance.
Very interesting question. Gurexy.
That voice, hold on. That statement that I will show you, I told you earlier here that some recordings were sent to me that I wanted to show Awa. And I said, don't worry, I will show Awa. I will let him see the reaction and what people are saying concerning what he did. It was not the recording. I was not recording. How will I record? How will Lagata be recording? And I tell Lagata, he got that in order. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I will show Awa what happened.
Fair enough.
I will come down, Mr. Gurexy. Thank you so much.
May I kindly ask you one question, Mr. Gurexy?
No. Let me answer the second question.
Yeah.
The second question of what is it again? Sorry.
Shall the family know me by? Shall the family know me by?
Oh my God.
This is how it was said. This is how it was said. After the moro, Baba ni ṣé torí kí ló dé tó fi nà mí báyìí? Then Gurexy later said that màá nà yín lójú ọmọ yín, and immediately he ordered those children to leave that place. Then there's a visitor in that house that the wife said ẹ padà wá, a busy ní ìsinyìí. Then again, Gurexy still mentioned that àlọ́ rámi àwọn ọmọ yín ò ní jìyà. So you should address it now, and if you want me to play it, me I no wan call for you.
Is the network okay? I'm not
mouth.
you.
I know say you no go hear me. No. My mouth they smell colos.
Are you able to play the beat so you can address it again? Fele, please, can you do that?
Let me suggest something. Let me suggest something. Richie, I want to suggest something about this audio. Number one, some people said it was doctored. Lagata said there is an original. Now, let's even get this whatever original and doctor one. Let's transcribe it. Let's transcribe it out.
Thank you
We'll
very
be able
much.
to see the voices.
Thank
We
you.
let transcribe be number one. Number two, I want
Anyway,
to ask Gurexy this
Bayo
question.
is gone. The
And me,
last question,
I just
please.
need yes or no.
The last question.
Wait, don't worry. Gurexy, I want to ask you this question. Yes or no? Within this period, have you received 100,000 from Gurexy and 10,000 from Gurexy differently?
Are you from Lagata?
And for
From
what?
Lagata? Lagata,
Yes, sorry, from Lagata.
He
100,000
was helping me to
and
remove money from
10,000.
my TikTok. So he was helping me to remove money from my
Okay.
TikTok.
So he has at once sent you 100,000
Why
before
not?
within the same period.
He was the one
Within
helping
the
me to
same
remove money
period.
from my TikTok until around, was it on January or February this year? So I wouldn't have. So
No. You are not getting my question.
yes.
Please. Wait, Gurexy. Let me get my question right. If I
have a question after Aristocrat. Gurexy. I know
Aristocrat.
hold on. It's kind of private. It's kind of private.
Aristocrat, help me ask the question. Omar Saloni, look, there is difference between the TikTok money and the money that was sent to you, Gurexy. The time of Lagata, I need help, I need kiniko, I never chop, I want to go eat. So don't start adding that I help you remove. Like I said, I will show on my page. I'm gonna bring
A salient question.
I'm gonna bring all our chat out. We're gonna compare from the moment I started helping you with your TikTok money. There's no way you would remove TikTok money that will run 200,000 naira. Gurexy, stop it.
Just wanted to
okay,
ask you the
Lagata, you are
question.
here.
It sounds
Lagata,
private. I
wait.
wanted to know
While
the
you were
time.
away,
The time Gurexy was at University of Ife. Who was
IT
the
guy,
vice chancellor then?
IT guy, confirm this thing. While you were away, someone mentioned that you said money was sent by error. Was that correct?
There was a time I was going to give him money. It's got nothing to do with this Baba going to Baba's house. Yes,
so
I
this
sent
Baba
money to a wrong.
because why I'm asking this question.
It has nothing. Because I displayed the chat now. I displayed the chat on that day.
All right.
So,
Lagata, from you, for example. Let me say, for example, this bank statement that was printed was between a period. So within that period of the 10,000, did you send him any other money within that month? Because he should be able to show in his account. If you send money regularly to that account, it shouldn't be one place that we will see just 10,000. We should see other money that have come from you as well. If the way is talking that you do send the money, you should be able to see
I
those
just
ones
feel
too.
like to just clarify all these shenanigans going on about this money or muting me. Should I just drop? Because what's the point? So I feel like
it will be properly addressed. I will go live soon.
Lagata did say on his platform when he was debunking all these lies that he sent 100K to him for transport fare to Baba. I don't know, maybe he used it to get fuel or whatever, but he said he sent money. Just to clarify all this narrative going around, Lagata, whenever you want to debunk all these lies, can you just show the bank statement that, okay, this is, I know you showed the text message that day, but just any proof to show that you sent him 100K that day. That will clear all these, like rumors going on all about, in terms of that money. And then also, when it comes to the document Bayo showcased here that we all saw, I saw it in like like in an Excel format. I don't think banks would ever print statements in an Excel format. Okay, I don't know, like, well, for the country I live here, if you walk into a bank here that you want your bank statement printed off, it will be printed, okay, but on their letterhead paper, that's the only proof of authenticity, okay, not on an Excel format. I don't know, like what Bayo showed on here was an Excel, like, I don't know, and then also putting a stamp against it. I don't think banks will do that. So maybe people that live in Nigeria that you've printed your bank statement before, maybe maybe you can clarify that also on that, you know.
I think it would just the receipt. I can go on desktop. Obviously, log into my. It was sent from my GTB account, and I can pull it up. So, and
Lagata,
obviously, I have receipts of all his TikTok money, whereby how much was removed, how much was sent immediately. Initially they said that I told him that I always send the money, or TikTok always release the money every 4 to 5 working days or thereabouts. That when they started all their
yeah,
shenanigans.
I think you need to do an audit trail of
Yeah,
whatever
no, it's
transaction
all
that went to you.
it's all in the WhatsApp chat.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
money was removed and when it was sent immediately to
yeah.
him. You understand? It's
Okay.
different from that. So now,
And
when I was doing
that will include this gap that we're talking about, right?
when I was doing my show, yeah, I
Yeah.
did mention that 100,000 was sent to him when he said he hasn't got no money to go to Baba. And don't forget, even when he doesn't go live every day to receive coin, most of the time he goes live or he go and speak on the panel or whatnot. So when he asks for money, that please, Lagata, I need, it's not easy. I'm going with Baba. I have to leave my work and stuff like that. So I sent him money. You understand? So now my question is, I have sent him numerous money, 10,000, 70, apart from his TikTok money. Sure, you understand? And why is it that the main problem that you called me, you're going to Baba's house, whether it's 1,000 naira, whether it's 2,000 naira, whether it's 100,000 naira,
Lagata,
whether it's 10,000
I don't
naira.
know how
Hold
easy
on.
would it be for you. Audit trail I'm talking about, that's including the money this is coming from his TikTok, right?
Yeah, that's what I just said that. I said I have receipts for that. I can prove
Yeah.
that right there in his, because he's not the only one that I've helped remove his money, right? So it will be there in his WhatsApp, because everything I do, when I log in, when I get access to his TikTok account, I'll screenshot how much the money is. I'll screenshot how much he's receiving, and I'll send it to him. And even said at some point, like, you don't need to be sending me all these things. I trust you. Come on, you that you give me money. Like, I trust you. You can't, I said, no, it's because of days like this. So I kept all those receipts with him. I shared it with him. If I take $30 out, I take it as this is how much it's going to come out to be. And this is the Naira receipt as well. And I make sure you acknowledge it.
Thank you. Lagata, I have a very important question.
Lagata,
You might not like this question.
I have one question.
Please.
Please, Ebony, please. I want to drop. Lagata, I have one question and one rhetorical question. Number one, someone said I should ask you that, was Gurexy in knowledge that you want to record the conversation when it gets to Baba Mohbad that day?
I have addressed. I have addressed this.
So that you answer it.
No, let me do you one by one.
Wait. No, let
me do you one by one. Let me do you one by one.
Okay.
I have addressed this.
Just answer this one, yes or no.
Yes.
So that the person can rest.
Yes, he was aware. He was the one that said just for me to see how.
All right.
Hold on, for me to see how Baba is stubborn, and that is what he said. I speak to Baba. Yes.
All right.
Maybe,
thank you.
When I speak to Baba.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
My rhetorical question is this. Earlier when you came up, you said they were playing some audio that is not original. When Bayo and Gurexy also came up, when Bayo was talking about the one he investigated, they were talking about original and doctored. We also played one on Bapariano on Sunday that we heard the pa and everything. Now, if from you that is doctored, allegation of doctored audio, from Gurexy there is allegation of doctor, which one should the public believe? Because that is evidence of fraud.
I missed that. Sorry, I missed that. I missed that. I missed what you just said.
Okay. Let me rephrase it. Earlier when Gurexy was up, there was an allegation of the audio you guys are listening to is doctored, that is sound that is imputed to it. When you also came up, you said some people were playing some doctored one that you
Okay,
had your
don't let me. Don't
my
let me.
question. So that for me.
Okay, let me explain.
Wait
It's
now.
not.
It's rhetorical. Let me finish. No, wait, Baba. Wait. This is a rhetorical question for me. Now, if from you there is allegation of audio being doctored, from Gurexy there is allegation of audio being doctored, the question for me is, as a public, which one should we believe?
Thank you
It
very
then
much.
means
Thank you
the
very
genesis
much.
of all this audio that is fraud.
Aristocrat, when you're asking questions, don't conclude on it. I would take the word being doctored. I would say incomplete voice note was played. When I said doctored, it means that some part was not played, right? Some part of pa,
was cut
some
off.
part of pa. Why did you
It's still
say there is one
manipulation.
no? Yeah,
It is still
okay.
manipulation and it is fraud.
So wait, aristocrat. I was not the one who played this voice note at first, right? I did not have any intention whatsoever of playing this voice notes. But when certain individuals play these voice notes, they omitted some parts and they run a commentary on it that makes like of all these idiots, stupid thinkers, and all these grown-ass women in their menopause could not use their brain. And hold on, Mr. Richie, and they flew with that, and then they labeled me anti-justice after all the things I have done. I don't need no accolades from anyone. You understand? I know what I have done in justice for Mohbad, and I'll keep saying, may God judge me with what I have done in justice for Mohbad, not what you law or people from that side were thinking. That is their choice. They called me Tim Temi, they run a commentary on it, and then they flew with it, they started blogging me, right? So when I listened to that voice, now I'm like, I remember vividly, this was the day Gurexy called me and said that this, and then I scroll up to the date and time.
Okay.
In my archive, and I found the voice note there.
Okay.
And how can you now say that the voice note I played was doctored when I showed the group WhatsApp chat where the voice note was leaked?
Joshua, can I play it for everybody to hear?
No, before you play, please. Please, before you play.
Let me
hold on.
play it.
Richie, hold on now. Susmos, I did not leak the audio out. Though. I wasn't the one. Everybody knows on this platform, the person that played it is even not one of those that have been attacking me and all of that. So how can I release such? You understand?
Let me play it.
Please.
It's just a conclusion of my question.
Control.
It's a conclusion of my question.
Down.
Sorry, Lagata.
I don't care. But do you now understand that part? You need to rephrase what you said, aristocrat. Do you now understand the part I'm saying,
please.
that the voice note?
Lagata, please wait.
Can you then rephrase what you said?
Anything that is doctored, anything that is not presented as original, anything that is manipulated. Wait, Lagata, wait.
I'm not talking now.
Lagata, wait. Some people are saying I should not use the word information that is halfly presented. Any information that there is omission. Wait, I'm not talking about you. Like people saying I should not use fraud. I want to school them. Any information that is presented that is half, that is deliberately manipulated for some information to be kept, or is not presented in full under the law,
but that is not me that played that now.
As fraud.
Aristocrat.
So
it's not me that played that.
So
it's not me that played that.
Peace. Did not say it's you. I am telling people no. I did not say it's you. Lagata. I say for those who are telling me not to use the word fraud.
No.
For those who are telling me not
there's no other word for it. Fraud is
that is telling me not to use the word fraud. She needs to school herself properly.
Let me play quickly.
Faboni needs to school herself properly so that she can put the right word when she blocks. Fraud is when you
irọ́ ni o ìgbà kan lọ́sọ náà pé Liam orúkọ Liam ló fi rà irọ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ o ẹ má dá àwọn yẹn lóhùn o wọ́n fẹ́ máa tàn yín wọ́n fẹ́ máa. ẹ jọ máa jẹ gbọ́ mọ́ mi máa gba nọ́mbà yín lọ́wọ́ Gurexy náà ṣe gbọ́. wọ́n lọ sí platform kan jẹ́ káwọn yẹn support yẹn mi platform yẹn lọ ti bú wọn jù lórí platform yẹn lọ ti sọ wọn lórúkọ. Náà dáàdì Mohbad ló lọ́bẹ̀.
Pause. Please,
where is Gurexy? Where is Gurexy?
Yeah, hang on a second. You know, the only point I wanted to highlight here, Lagata, and this is to Lagata. You know, I know you came out of the critical thinker, but you know where you're guilty.
Mr. Richie, stop this, please. We have addressed this several times. Stop it. It's not fair. I have never been part of critical thinkers. Stop saying that word.
Okay. You're not. You're not.
You have asked me these questions before now, Mr. Richie. Come on minute. Now.
Sorry.
I was never part of critical thinkers.
Okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying is, we know we're hearing this audio, and this has been in the past, and you are aware that Lagata did to Joseph Aloba, and you didn't come out as at that point. Do you agree?
Mr. Richie, come out and do what? Baba himself, you know, he's not ready to let Gurexy go. He said to me that Gurexy won't know I want. So who am I? Am I going to beat him up, control him, tell him what to do? Okay. No, I would rather keep my silent because what are you going to do about it? How is that my business? Am I Aloba's family? I am not. So there's only two I can do. That is why before Esodie Kegbenudake,
I know this was before.
So don't put that on me, bro. I can't tell you what to do. You are an adult. I can only advise you.
I'm talking about whistleblowing.
Who released the video? Well, audio. It wasn't me. So what's whistleblower there?
The whistleblowing.
I didn't release anything to anybody.
Okay, maybe you didn't understand my question. I'll say.
No, I do understand clearly, Baba. You said that at the time that it happened. That what did I do that I kept quiet? Of course, I spoke to Baba after that call. Of course. And Baba, all these things is just happening is because yes, it happens like this, and there's reason for everything.
If you said you spoke to Mr. Aloba, that's fine. That's fine.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Richie?
Yeah.
Just imagine that there is no full audio. Yeah. Imagine how these people have manipulated the one they played. And what was said.
I know. I agree with what you said, yes.
So everything in this life happened for a reason.
Yeah.
And I didn't regret being on that call on that day. And I didn't regret that voice note is there.
No, it's good that you spoke to Joseph Aloba according to yourself.
One thing for a fact is that even on that day, I refused. I didn't even want to play that audio. But the so-called, you come for Baba, I come for you. I stand for Baba, I shish. They are the evil ones.
Right, I agree with what you said.
Flying around with such voice notes.
Okay.
And calling me an anti-justice. And ask them, all of them, what is their contribution in this justice for Mohbad, apart from fracas?
I'm going to honor to your words that you actually called the man himself.
Of course I did.
And you called it regarding to the way
even the man has called several times. Even Baba has called me several times. Yeah.
Right.
On a group call with people that they are here listening. He has complained about Gurexy. But you can do nothing about it. Why? Instead of we to hold on to what is actually making that man not to speak. When I want to be faulting, somebody release something, kiniko. I'm
sorry,
done.
Lagata, just a final one from me.
Can
we assume?
I like what you said.
Can we assume that the audio?
Yeah.
Can we assume that the audio available right now are not the original?
No.
Audios are.
No.
Can we assume they are not original?
IT guy, both audios are original. The one that played, the one that they played first was not played fully, obviously to manipulate the public and to twist.
So which one is full? Which one should we?
2 days after that, èmi kékeré yìí ni mo wá darí gbogbo wọn pọ̀ báyìí. Èmi jẹ́ pé ìkà ni mí. There's a reason behind my name. I've done this for a purpose. You understand? And she achieved it.
So which one is complete? Which one should we refer
The one
to?
I played on my live show was fully complete, and it was
okay. So we have to rely on that, but that is not available at the moment.
That is it was. I showed the message in the group chat.
Okay.
Right, and I showed the date and time of that voice note dropped in that group. Right, so. How can you edit a voice note?
Well, how did they find its way out into the public space?
Well, I don't know. Maybe if the person that played it first on the live show can tell us. But she said it was a lady that used to be in my group back in when we had a moderator group. You understand? Was the one who released the audio. She said it.
So for clarity, what is the number of minutes / seconds of the original video? So we know that when we listen to the audio, we know which one is original. What's the full minutes and second of the original?
IT guy. It's
just a question now.
It's out there.
No, from your own point of view, you should be able to say 13 minutes point 45 seconds so that we know.
Unless I check.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
If you say you didn't release the audio,
can I
and the person that first played this audio said it's for someone within your group, did you share it with other persons?
No, it was when it was recorded. Yeah.
So how did someone else go?
It was in the group now. It was dropped. It was dropped in the group, and a group of like 7 people. But the person that
you dropped it in a group.
The person that I was not the one that dropped in the group. The person that played the voice, first, did say that a lady that used to be in our group was the one who sent it out to them. Does that make sense to you, aristocrat?
You recorded it, yeah?
Does that make sense to you, aristocrat?
No, let it make sense.
Yeah?
Let it make sense. You recorded it.
No,
yes.
I was not the one that recorded it.
You recorded it. Okay, who recorded
all these things have been addressed, aristocrat. I can't be going back and forth with you. You were even the one that advised that what has been addressed should not be addressed again. So ask somebody else in the comment section, and they will tell you. I'm not going to answer that.
You don't get my point.
No. I know the game you're trying to play. You can't play that on me, aristocrat. Please stop it.
I'm not playing
no, stop it. Ask somebody else.
I'm not playing that.
I was not the one. I was not the one who recorded it.
To get the source of
I even played the voice note of the lady.
That's what
I even played the voice note.
If you did not record it, then you would be held responsible.
Exactly. I wasn't the one who recorded, but I was on the call.
That is what you have just.
Okay, thank you.
That is what you have just. That is what me I want.
Please let me say something. It's been a while. I've been holding myself from talking. So now this is what I want to say. First of all, from the explanation and from all of the things that BioBillion or BioBillions, I don't know which one, has been saying, what I can say about that is I see hypocrisy and I see lies. And what I said this is my opinion now. All of the questions I've been able to ask by BioBillion, I pray that one day he's going to realize that he has not been true to himself in this all of things. And when you try so much to defend a lie or to speak for people or matters in which you were not directly involved, and without getting all your facts right.
Mr. Jack, don't pray for me. Do whatever you need to do.
Let me land.
Establish
my opinion.
Establish what you need to establish.
My opinion. Let me land first, okay? Let me land. So now,
please don't.
And stop interjecting people like that. You try not to make people talk. You just want to talk alone. And when you do that, you're not having a dialogue.
Mr. Jack, please, I don't want to be on the panel with this subject. I'm going to drop.
They will give your time.
Please, Lagata, wait now.
I don't want to be on the panel with this. No, I don't want to be.
No. Stay, Lagata, stay.
Lagata, stay, he has gone.
Okay,
Oh
don't
my
worry,
God.
don't worry. It's all right. Let's carry on now. Most of the questions I ask him, he knows. He never answered them, and there's a game he always plays. No, he goes away. He's sort of like a deviated from them. So now, this is the thing. You by yourself did say here that you didn't hear the part where Baba Mubad himself had to say that, why did you beat me like that? Do you get? So you said the one you heard is, do you want to beat me now? Something like that. Show the fellow nominee. So now, as a good investigator, because you have been talking about you did investigation on your own, you and the critical thinkers did investigation. So now, good investigators, are you not supposed to be good listeners first? You're supposed to be a good listener. You need to pay attention to details if you want to meddle or mediate in a matter. So you didn't even take your time to get your facts right, so that you will know what you want to defend in the public, especially when you're trying to defend another man who is alive, who can defend themselves. Because I have asked Gurexy, but they didn't allow me to really ask him the question I want to ask him. Because this is a man that was involved in this whole thing. And now, this man is plainly saying that things, look, there is difference between when you are saying, I heard something, somebody said, oh, he did say this without the virtual recording. But this one, we are talking about evidence that all of us can hear. We are not mad people, and we are not deaf, and we are not dumb. We can hear things that individuals are saying plainly, in plain language. They were not speaking
And
Hausas.
and
They were
it
not
wasn't an
speaking,
AI voice, by the way.
yeah, they were not speaking some Chinese language. They were speaking plain language that all of us we understand. And now, for anybody to now say, because you single entity, you have done some sort of investigation, and that is making you to now come to a conclusion where you are saying that what we able-minded people, what we have heard is not what we have heard, is not what it is. That your investigation has stated otherwise. So now I'm not going to ask you, what sort of investigation did you now carry out when you did not even listen to the full version of the recording? Personally, all of this recording, they are none of my business. But because that is not what will bring justice as far as I'm concerned. But the truth is this: if we can't be honest in small things like this, in things that meet the eyes, facts that meet the eyes, things that all of us can see with our clear eyes, how can you ever be honest in anything in life? Because hypocrisy is just bad. Now, if you are saying you disbelieve a virtual evidence or an audio recording where you hear individuals' voices, so now, if another person now, if Team Wumi, member of Team Wumi's camp, now, if tomorrow there's a virtual evidence that clearly shows us how Mohbad was spying, so do you now want to condemn any member of Wumi who stands up to say that no, because of some investigation that I've done on my own, that virtual evidence, nobody should believe it. It's not right. It has been manipulated. Because when we do things, when we do things, we don't know how much it risks hypocrisy and lies. And when you try to defend all of this, they will only make you look like people will think you're not intelligent, whereas you're intelligent. But it's just because you have gone hypocritical.
Yeah.
Because I've listened to you and I've listened to Gurexy himself. And I haven't seen, as a matter of fact, I was surprised that Gurexy had to drop when Lagata came up. Because if the issue is between both of them and you know that you've got nothing to hide, you should be able to stay on this panel to bring up your argument, your own side of the story. We are listening, we are intelligent listeners. We are not biased people. Though some people may be biased, but the truth is there are some of us there that will listen with clarity of mind. And we will digest everything that you're saying, and we will at a glance, we will be able to say that, look, this is the person that is lying, because it's easy to poke holes into lies. When you are lying, you see that all that you're going to be saying, they will fall apart. They won't add up.
But the question
So
is,
why
why did
say that?
Gurexy absconded when Lagata came up? I don't understand. That alone is a big question.
I have a thought. So
Yeah.
we know we have an okay. We
Sorry,
know
IT guy,
that the
Mr. Jack.
audio.
Mr. IT guy, sorry,
Yeah.
sir. Mr. Jack, yeah. You see, this particular individual that's going around doing damage control, it's not just new. Because before he even got closer to Muiwa and Baba Mobad, he has always been like this. There was a day on tennis platform when Yomi was talking on there, and he was trying to lie that the guy asked for 50 million from Muiwa, etc. But because Yomi recorded the conversation and Yomi was playing it on Tenyomo logo, just after this individual jumped up, even within their camp on that day, they were challenging him. Why are you doing something stupid? Why are you going up there to defend what is not? And this is what they do. And look, go and listen carefully to what he has been saying in their critical sheets on a panel on their own platform. They came with an information that I was replying Baba's message on TikTok. They came that I was lying to Baba that TikTok released money 3 to 4 working days. Why are you all so pained coming out for me and one voice note out of over 2,000 and I cry like this, and I will get enough debunking to do? You understand? I categorically move back because I saw the light.
Lagata.
Hold on, sir. Why you using Mr. Richie? Wait now. Please now, Mr. Richie. You know, and this is what a lot of people have been deceived. A lot of people. And I've been saying for 6 months that people should please protect their mental health, blah, 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 that Mohbad himself will be the one to give us this justice. And God, at the right time. I've been saying that. And today now, he came here with another narrative, new one, that I'm giving Baba Mohbad's wife money without Baba's consent, without the family knowing. And that I'm speaking to the wife.
That's a serious allegation.
And this is how they feed the public lies. So that it will be Lagata. Why is it always your name that's being mentioned? There's a reason for that. Because they know.
You need to allow other people to speak too.
I just started talking now. Wait, I just want to explain something.
Sorry to interject. I actually need to get something straight about this. So I'm gonna make a number of assumptions. Hold on, Jack. I'm gonna make a number of assumptions. Now, thanks for your input and the engagement. I'm sure we all appreciate it. So we're clear about one thing. You were not the one that dropped the audio in the WhatsApp group. Okay.
No.
Now, secondly, you were not the one that recorded the audio.
Nope.
Can we assume that it was Gurexy that recorded it?
No, look, he has a record himself, as he is, because that's their plan. Just to prove to me that every time he speaks to Baba Mohbad, he's always stubborn and he doesn't listen to him, that sometimes he has to go hard on him. And when me, Bossman, the lady in America, Ryan Whisper, we spoke to Baba, asking about his welfare. A day Baba was abandoned in the day they asked him to come and sign. And Baba was in distress. He has not even eaten. So, and why would the man be saying he has not eaten?
If you allow me to land, now, if you are in conversation with Gurexy and you didn't record it, we have to assume that Gurexy recorded it. If Gurexy indeed recorded it...
No, IT guy, there was a lady on that call that Gurexy is aware of.
Was it a group call then? Was it a group call that everybody was listening on the call?
No, it was not. It wasn't a group call. It was me, Gurexy, and a lady on the call. But he is aware of what's gonna happen. That we will record.
The lady recorded it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how did they then end up in the group?
So the group now is the lady is from my group, right? It's from my moderator group. Like, you understand? And Gurexy is aware. Even when Baba was in Abuja, when we want to send money to him, when he came to Lagos, the ladies have always been on the call with us. Me, and Gurexy. You understand? He knows the girl. And Gurexy was asking me, Lagata, hey, are you sure you trust this lady? I said, yes, it's from our circle. She's trusted.
But Lagata, please.
I had a show about this a few days ago, last week.
Please, for my technical understanding, we're going technical a bit now for this sound.
One
sound
second,
engineering.
Richie.
Yeah.
Richie, let Abby speak because y'all been talking a lot.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, host, and thank you, Jack and everybody. Mr. Lagata, where is he?
Abby.
Where is Lagata? Okay. I should believe that he's somewhere listening. Lagata, do you have the full version of this voice note? And if you do, please just drop the full version so that the public can just make its analysis. And secondly, you sound like somebody in possession of millions and zillions of voice notes. Who records these voice notes? And who, if it's not you, who sends them to you? And also, why, for what reasons they were done or they were recorded? Where is he?
Well, it did say it's a three-way call. There was a lady who he put his trust in, and it was indeed the lady who we don't know. We only need to guess that actually did the recording. Hence, he ended up in the same group that the whole call itself actually started from.
But the IT guy.
So it's answered that question.
Yeah, the IT guy, when you looked at the technicalities involving sound engineering, and I want to assume Lagata was on the phone, right? And the other people in Africa, we realized that some people picked up the phone. Sometimes we just airing the noise, the three noises in the house with Baba. That's Gurexy, Baba Mbada, and the lady, and the maybe his wife, right? Now, when you record an audio, your voice will be much more clearer, right, audio wise, than the other people at the other hand. Do you agree on that?
No, you say, look at it. It is clear that it was recorded on this side because whoever recorded it, even if it's the lady or Lagata, you can hear Lagata's voice clearly.
Exactly.
So no. The call was initiated from this end, but there's no way of knowing who recorded it. Yeah, but now, hold on. Now that the call itself is then indeed recorded, it is clear that the recording would have come from this side, i.e. the lady, if it's not Lagata. Because it was clear enough that within the ambience of where it was recorded, we're able to hear the distinction between the sound on the other side and this side. Because if it was on the other side, then it will be more amplified on the other side and it will be less on this side.
Thank you.
So we need to ask the question until we got the answer. So if it's not you, Lagata, then it has to be Gurexy. But if it's not Gurexy, and he clearly stated there was a third person who was on his side that indeed recorded. So we are clear about who recorded the call, and we actually understand that the call will end up in a group on this side.
Yeah, it won't be Gurexy. Gurexy can be part of the initiated people that initiates people. But it won't be Gurexy because Gurexy
but it's good to ask the question. You see, assumptions can be very, very dangerous, and that's the reason why the man is answered the question. So you've
answered it correctly well. The audio was recorded on this side, right?
Yes.
And you say so. There's no way it won't be Gurexy because Gurexy is on the other side.
No. I'm clear about that. But what I'm saying is that when things are. Because at the time, he did not mention a third person, and that's the reason why I asked the question. Then he mentioned a third person, then we had better clarity. Yeah.
Okay, that's very good.
So, exactly. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. I mean, Sele is saying 13 minutes 25 seconds, and if Lagata corroborates that, and we are clear that it's indeed 13 minutes 25 seconds, then we can go by the one that Sele displayed on his
Yeah.
platform in his profile, and if Lagata then says that he believes that is not quite right, then it's up to the public to follow his lead. So all we gonna do right now is to believe that we have something, and if
Yeah.
there's anything contrary to that from the point of view of Lagata, then it's up to him to perhaps drop it on his profile, and then people can grab it from there.
And actually, I like the fact what Aristocrat mentioned before he left. We can do a comparative test. Yeah, when you listen, you can actually establish where the differences are on both audio. And then from there, we know
Yeah.
which one is which, right?
Yeah, I mean, the moment you look at the number of minutes stroke seconds, that tells you something. So if there is a discrepancy there, a disparity there, you look at that and think that, okay, let's go by what Lagata actually has to present. And yes, you're right about the fact that we can actually take it slowly and slowly until we get to a point where we realize that it's been cut and joined. Do you understand? Remember, when we listened to the first one, we got up to a point where it wasn't clear whether it was cut and joined. It actually seems as if it was. Then we listened to the second one on Paparano's platform. That was clearer. Yeah. So if Lagata then has one and there's a little bit of disparity in number of minutes and seconds, then we have something to compare Celeste one against.